Hey, hello everyone, I'm your host Daren Jaime, and today is Wednesday, September 6th, and of course you're watching Open, a live program bringing the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Now we want to encourage you to stay connected to us, and how you can do that? Well, you can find out more about us on Twitter at BronxNet TV and Open BronxNet Television. Well, a lot has certainly been going on over the past week, but right now we'll catch you up with some Bronx updates. President Trump's decision to end the federal immigration program DACA is causing major reaction here in New York City. Protesters gathered at both Foley Square and Trump Tower protesting the move. DACA is a federal program introduced under the Obama administration designed to protect immigrants who came to the country illegally. Among the protest supporters, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio and other elected officials who were also on hand, standing in solidarity with residents and immigrants, criticizing the president and his administration for what they call a cruel and senseless decision. The mayor went on to state, quote, "The city will use every legal avenue to defend New Yorkers affected by the decision." The mayor even urged dreamers who need legal advice to call 311 and promised that the NYPD would not act as a deportation force. The fate of many dreamers are now left in the hands of Congress. Well, nearly 9,000 students with disabilities in New York City have been lacking services such as speech therapy, physical therapy, and counseling. This, according to the City Department of Education. Although state law requires schools to provide support for the disabled, many schools don't have the facility nor the staff to deliver the services. Now, underserved districts such as the South Bronx and Brooklyn are among several areas that deprive services needed for the disabled. In July, advocates filed a lawsuit against the city, failing to provide hundreds of disabled students in the South Bronx. A spokesperson for the Department of Education has said the city has hired over 700 clinicians in the past 3 years to provide students with therapy, and they said, quote, "We are dedicated to meeting the needs of students with disabilities." Well, as summer is slowly coming to an end, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. has been thinking about the following summer by suggesting discounted season parking passes for beachgoers at Orchard Beach. Now, the president suggested that $60 season passes. Instead, Bronxites can now pay $8 for a regular fee for regular beachgoers. According to the Department of Parks and Recreation, the $8 fee is supposed to fund more than $3 million in improvements for the 45-acre lot, including 5 new ticket booths, upgrading landscapes, and much more. The Parks Department seems open to the borough president's ideas. They plan on discussing the idea of the parking passes with the parking lot operator. Well, Governor Andrew Cuomo, Senators Chuck Schumer and Kristen Gillibrand, and Congressman Jose Serrano have announced nearly a $2.5 million federal funding for the New York State Green Market Regional Food Hub. The funding was allocated through the Economic Development Administration, allowing Grow NYC to construct food for and construction for the South Bronx Food Hub. Now, the new food hub is going to include wholesale farmers market, USDA compliant cold storage facilities, and a food processing center, as well as some other infrastructures to support local food businesses. It'll also move 20 pounds of local produce in a year and is said to create 95 permanent jobs and 150 construction jobs. Well, the oology came to the Bronx, Bethany Nazarene, to showcase contemporary Christian artists. Our reporter, Tatiana Parrish, brings us the story.